last class we have discussed about the overlap add method. Okay, so what is overlap add method? So it is a solution for long data sequences where we can't process the long input sequences for the shorter impulse functions. So that's why we use these two algorithms, that is overlap add method and the overlap save method. So in last class we have discussed about overlap add method and we have also solved a numerical problem on that. Okay, so in today's class we are going to discuss about overlap save method. Okay, so we shall see what is this overlap save method. Okay, so take one input function x of n. Okay, so this input function is of having length more than the impulse function h of n. So this as h of n. Okay, so the input function x of n is more lengthy than the impulse function h of n. Okay, so for this, so as like in the overlap add method, so here also we segment this input to the several blocks. Okay, so these segments, each segments are called as blocks. Okay, so what is the length of the block? So length of the block is equal to 2 power m. Okay, so m is what? M is the length of this h of n sequence. Okay, and we also know that L is equal to m plus n minus 1. Okay, so this x of n is split into several blocks. Okay, so I will call it as, so several blocks I will call it as x1 dash of n. Okay, so x1 dash of n is given by say this as x1 of n, this as x2 of n, x3 of n, and so on. Okay, so first I am taking x1 dash of n. Okay, so x1 dash of n consists of x1 of n. Say x1 of n sequence is x of 0, x of 1, so on up to x of n minus 1. Okay, so what is the length of this x1 of n? We know that, so the length of each segments will be equal to n. Okay, so this is the length of this x of n. Okay, m is the length of h of n and n is the length of x of n. Okay, so now I have L is equal to m plus n minus 1. Okay, but here what I have only n. Okay, so but to perform the convolution, so our length should be equal to n. Okay, so to make this length is equal to n, what I need to add? So I need to add m minus 1 zeros. Okay, so in overlap save method I add m minus 1 zeros at the starting. So these are m minus 1 zeros. Okay, so next sequence is, I call it as x2 dash of n. Okay, so here very important, so for the first sequence x1 dash of n, I add m minus 1 zeros at the starting. Okay, whereas so in the x2 dash of n, that is the second sequence, okay, so the second sequence consisting of, so last m minus 1 values at the first, okay, and the x2 dash of n in the second. Okay, so here in the first sequence it consisting of m minus 1 zeros at the starting. Okay, so the next sequence x2 dash of n will be consisting of, so last m minus 1 entries of last m minus 1 values of previous sequence, that is x1 dash of n, will be the first entry for the next sequence x2 dash of n. Okay, so that is given by x of n minus m plus 1 so on up to x of n minus 1. See, this is the m minus 1 entry of this sequence. Okay, that is, so here x of n minus 1 is there. So before x of n minus 1, I am taking m minus 1 entries, including this. Okay, therefore x of n minus m plus 1 to x of n minus 1. So this is m minus 1 values of this sequence. Okay, so remaining is x2 of n. So x2 of n will start from x of n so on up to x of 2n minus 1. Okay, so this is what? This is x2 of n. Okay, so here this is x1 of n. So this x1 of n came here. Okay, so next sequence, it is x3 dash of n. x3 dash of n. So again, this x3 dash of n, the first entries will be the m minus 1, last m minus 1 entries of this x2 dash of n. Okay, so the last m minus 1 entries of this x2 dash of n will be the first m minus 1 entries of x3 dash of n. Okay, so last m minus 1 entries of x2 dash of n is given by x of 2n minus m plus 1 so on up to x of 2n minus 1. Okay, and so the x3 of n becomes here, that is x of 2n so on up to x of 3n minus 1. Okay, so this is x3 of n. Okay, so the length of each blocks are now equal to L. Okay, so therefore length of each blocks will be now equal to L is equal to m plus n minus 1. And the length of this is also L, and the length of x3 dash of n is also equal to L. Okay, so now I need to perform the convolution, that is circular convolution, in order to find the output y of n. Okay, so in order to find the circular convolution, find the output y of n, I need to perform convolution on this x1 dash of n into h dash of n, and x2 dash of n into h dash of n, and x3 dash of n into h dash of n. Whereas, so look here, so to perform the convolution, what is the condition? So the length of these block of x of n and this h of n should be same. But here, look at the lengths. So this length of this x1 dash of n is equal to L, x2 dash of n is also L, and x3 dash of n is also L. Whereas your length of h of n is m. Okay, I need to make this length is equal to what? Is equal to L. Okay, so that's why how many number of zeros I need to add to this sequence to make this h of n is equal to L. So here m is there. Okay, so m is there. I need to add n minus 1 zeros. Okay, if I add n minus 1 zeros to this m, okay, so the length will be equal to L. Okay, so therefore I add n minus 1 zeros to this h of n. So I will call it as h dash of n, because it consisting of h of n along with n minus 1 entries. So n minus 1 zeros. I will add n minus 1 zeros. Is 0, 0, so on up to 0. Okay. So now what is the length of this h dash of n? So it is equal to L. L is equal to m plus n minus 1. So now this, so the length of this h dash of n is equal to L. Okay, so now we can compute the circular convolution on this each block with this h dash of n. Okay, so now what I get? So the convolution between x1 dash of n into h dash of n will gives us the y1 of n. Okay, so y1 of n will consist of so here, so the first entries will be m minus 1 entries. Okay, so m minus 1 and next sequence are given by y1 of 0 so on up to y1 of n minus 1. Okay, so next multiplication convolution of x2 dash of n with h dash of n will gives us y2 dash of n, sorry y2 of n, y2 of n. Okay, so again here it consisting of, so starting m minus 1 values, okay, and remaining are y2 of n so on up to y2 of 2n minus 1. Okay, so next convolution of x3 dash of n with h dash of n will gives us y3 of n, y3 of n. Okay, so again here, so first m minus 1 entries, then y3 of 2n so on up to y3 of 3n minus 1. Okay, so now I got the all three sequences, that is output sequences y1 of n, y2 of n and y3 of n. Okay, so now this is now I need to find the final output y of n, final output y of n. In order to find the final output, okay, so what I need to do? So I need to discard this first m minus 1 entries. I need to discard first m minus 1 entries in each stage. Okay, so to find the output y of n. Okay, so I need to discard this first m minus 1 entry of y1 of n and first m minus 1 entry of y2 of n and first m minus 1 entry of y3 of n. Okay, so I have discarded the first m minus 1 entries of each outputs, that is y1 of n, y2 of n and y3 of n. Okay, so now, so final output y of n will consisting of, so after discarding all the first m minus 1 entries, we get the final output y of n. Okay, so it will be like this. So I have discarded this first m minus 1 values. Okay, so what is remaining? y1 of 0 so on up to y1 of n minus 1 comma. So here first m minus 1 entries are discarded. So next is what? y2 of n so on up to y2 of 2n minus 1. Okay, comma. So here also first m minus 1 entries will be discarded and remaining y3 of 2n so on up to y3 of 3n minus 1. Okay, so this is my final output y of n. Okay, so here what is important to remember? So length is equal to L is equal to 2 power m and L is equal to m plus n minus 1. Okay, so the this long input sequence x of n will be segmented into different blocks. Okay, so each block will be taken in this manner. Okay, so the first block will consisting of first m minus 1 zeros. Okay, so the first block will consisting of m minus 1 zeros, whereas so the first m minus 1 entries of the next sequence will be the last m minus 1 entries of the previous block. Okay, so that's why, so this last m minus 1 values will be the first entries of this next sequence, and the last m minus 1 entries of this sequence will be the first entries of the next sequence. Okay, so now I need to perform the circular convolution between this each blocks into this h dash of n. So to find the outputs y1 of n, y2 of n, y3 of n, again I need to discard all the first m minus 1 values. Okay, so in order to find the output y of n. Okay, so we shall solve one problem, so we'll understand clearly. Okay, so this is the same problem which you have solved for overlap add method. Okay, so now we shall solve this problem for overlap save method. Okay, so h of n is given, x of n is given. So what is the first step? So we need to find the length. So L is equal to 2 power m. Okay, so what is m? M is equal to length of the h of n, that is 3. Therefore 2 power 3 is equal to 8. Okay, so 8 is the length of each blocks. Okay, so whereas L is equal to m plus n minus 1. So I know m, it is 3, I know L, it is 8, I don't know this n. Therefore n is equal to what? L minus m plus 1. So L is 8 minus m is 3 plus 1. 8 minus 3, 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. So n is equal to 6. So therefore, so the length of these segments will be equal to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here the range is given, that is n varies from 0 to 11. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yes, asked us to find the convolution of x of n into h of n only from 0 to 11. So this is the 11th entry. Okay, so that's why no need to compute the convolution for this minus 3. Okay, so now I need to find y1 dash of n, which is equal to y1 of n. Okay, so how to find the y1 dash of n or y1 of n? So here x1 dash of n, x1 dash of n, that is the first sequence. Okay, so first sequence will consisting of what? M minus 1 zeros. Okay, so for the first sequence, so the first entries will be the m minus 1 zeros. So here m value is 3, m minus 1 is 2. Okay, so 2 zeros will comes first. Okay, so then remaining x1 of n. So what is x1 of n? So this is x1 of n. Okay, so these entries will comes here. That is 1, 2, 0, minus 3, 4 and 2. So this is my x1 dash of n. Okay, so what is h dash of n? H dash of n. So h dash of n, so first entries will be the entries of this h of n. It is 1, 1, 1. I need to make the length of this h dash of n equal to this x1 dash of n. Okay, so what is the length of this x1 dash of n? It is equal to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now I have h dash of n is equal to 3. So I need to add n minus 1 zeros. What is the n value here? 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. I need to add n minus 1 zeros. That is 5 zeros. So now the length of this x1 dash of n and the length of this h dash of n are equal. Okay, that is equal to L. Okay, so now I need to perform the circular convolution in order to obtain this y1 of n, which is equal to x1 dash of n circular convolution with h dash of n. Okay, so now we shall find out that convolution. y1 of n is equal to, see, so while writing the matrix, so the first entry we need to write as it is 0, and the remaining entries I need to consider from the right side. Okay, so next 0, 2, 4, minus 3, 0, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so how many rows I need to write? So here I have 8 points, so therefore I need to add 8 rows. Okay, 0, 0, 2, 4, minus 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0, 2, 4, minus 3, 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2, 4, minus 3, 0, 0, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2, 4, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 3, 0, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2, 4, 4, minus 3, 2, 1, 0, sorry, minus 3, 0, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2. So that 2 comes here. 4, minus 3, 0, 2, 1, 0, 0. This is multiplied with what? H dash of n. So what is H dash of n? So it is 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So now multiply these two. First 3 ones. Okay. 2 plus 4, 6. 2, 1, 3, 3, minus 1, 1. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So the answer is 6, 2, 1, 3, 3, minus 1, 1, 3. Okay. So I got y1 of n. So what is y1 of n? I got y1 of n is equal to 6, 2, 1, 3, 3, minus 1, 1, 3. Okay. What is next step? I need to find y2 of n. So for the next sequence. Okay. This. So next step, I need to find y2 dash of n, which is equal to y2 of n is equal to x2 dash of n convolution with h dash of n. Okay, I know what is h dash of n and what is x2 dash of n. I need to find x2 dash of n. So x2 dash of n is equal to, okay, before writing this x2 dash of n, what was x1 dash of n? X1 dash of n is equal to, starting m minus 1 zeros and this entry is 1, 2, 0, minus 3, 4, 2. Okay. So here x2 dash of n is given by, so what will be the first entries of this x2 dash of n? So it will be the m minus 1 entries. So m minus 1 values of previous sequence. So here previous sequence is x1 dash of n. So last m minus 1 values will be the first entries of this x2 dash of n. Okay, so m minus 1 is what? M is 3. Okay, so m is 3, m minus 1 is 2. So last two entries of this previous sample. Okay, that is 4 comma 2. So this is m minus 1 value of previous sequence. Okay, so again next it will x2 of n. This is x2 of n. So x2 of n will comes here, comma minus 1 1 minus 2 3 2 comma 1. Okay, from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so now I have x2 dash of n, I have h dash of n. Find y2 of n, which is equal to x2 dash of n circular convolution with h dash of n. Okay, so follow the same procedure to find the circular convolution. So I am finding y2 of n. y2 of n. So I am computing the circular convolution between x2 dash of n and h dash of n. So what is the first entry? It is 4. Okay, and the remaining entries we need to consider from this way. Okay, 4 1 2 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2. Okay, so here also I need to write 8 rows. So 2 4 1 2 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 minus 1 2 4 1 2 3 minus 2 1. So 1 minus 1 2 4 1 2 3 minus 2 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 4 1 2 3 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 4 1 2. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 4 1 2 3 minus 2 1 minus 1 2 4. Okay, and this s dash of n is same, and multiply. So multiply these two matrices, I get, so 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 1 plus 2 plus 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, 1 minus 1 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, so 2 minus 2 get cancels, and 3, 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6. Okay, so I got y2 of n. Okay, what is y2 of n? y2 of n is equal to 7 comma 7 comma 5 2 minus 2 2 3 6. Okay. So now to find final answer y of n, to find final answer y of n, so take y1 of n. What is the sequence of y1 of n? 6 2 1 3 3 minus 1 1 3. Okay, and y2 of n is 7 7 5 2 minus 2 3 6. So here we don't add, we don't subtract Okay, we only discard the first m minus 1 entries of these outputs. Okay, so m minus 1 is 2. So first m minus 1 entry means first 2 entries in each outputs. So discard this. Okay, so here also discard the first m minus 1 entries. Okay, so now write the sequence. What is y of n? Y of n is equal to y1 of n comma y2 of n. Okay, so that is equal to, so y of n is equal to 1 3 3 minus 1 1 3. So here first 2 discarded. Next is 5 2 minus 2 3 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is my final output. Understood? So we have divided this x of n into several segments. Okay, and we have calculated the length of this each blocks, that is equal to 8. Okay, so now I have computed the circular convolution between each blocks into this h dash of n. Okay, and these are the outputs. Okay, so now I need to discard the first m minus 1 values in order to obtain the final output y of n. Okay, understood? So here this n is equal to 0 and this is the y2 of an output where n is equal to 6. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is about overlap save method.